Our customers frequently ask how our cars compare to the competition. Well, rising to that challenge, we found cars in the same class and put them through a series of tests. In your last test drive, did you learn how well your new car could avoid a child that ran into the street? Or even how car-sick passengers would be in your vehicle? Probably not. In the Colorado mountains, drivers are tested daily navigating road obstacles like bikers, hikers, snow, and even animals. Check out this ride and drive in action in a simple cone and curvy road test. Look at the back wheel of the vehicle mid-turn. The amount of raise in that turn will tell you how well the car is handling the cornering. You just saw how each car drives. Now take a look at these photos. Look at the driver. The amount of lean in the driver's body indicates how much effort the driver must put into steering the vehicle. Also, notice the amount of lift above the back tire. That is an indication of body roll in a turn. Now that you know a little about what each car has to offer, let's take a look and see how our drivers experience the vehicles.
Heavy. Feel how heavy it feels? Let's get the most horsepower.
The Civic, it seemed like I knew where I was. This, I don't feel like I know where I'm at.
I don't know, it didn't feel like you were out of control. This car could actually
Get out of control. You
feel like it could get out of control because it oversteers a little bit.
Okay.
In the Ford, there was a bit of a fight to the wheel.
I liked the power in the Focus, but there's so much torque in the rear end, it kind of throws your rear end out a lot.
It didn't feel quite as responsive as far as turns go as the Honda, but it felt better than the Toyota.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm being thrown.
I do too.
Yeah.
Whoa, this is worse than the Ford.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Here we go.
Alright.
Whoa! Yeah, man. This thing sucks. Yeah, it's very. Yeah, it's too. What you can say? Like, it's not sensitive. The steering. You have to turn the wheel a lot.
You have to turn it quite a bit in order to get it to do what you want it to do.
The Corolla performed the worst, I'd say. Definitely did not respond. A lot of body roll. I felt the same in the Ford, but the Ford had good power. So I had a little more fun to drive feel to it.
In the Corolla, it was you had to make too many turns. The lock-to-lock turning ratio was way too much.
The Toyota, the only thing I don't like about Toyotas is you get that insulated feel away from the road. You don't feel the road.
Wow. Just throwing me everywhere.
The Corolla actually didn't surprise me. I knew it was going to be bad, and it was actually probably worse than I thought it was going to be.
Compared to other cars I've driven, I think it's awesome. I don't know.
The Civic is very light and responsive. You don't, no oversteer or understeer.
The Civic still has the best handling.
Civic just performed perfectly as far as good balance of both.
It's good to drive them back to back to really see the whole performance.
You heard it. The Ford Focus felt like it oversteers and could easily become out of control. The Corolla, it needed too much driver input to the wheel and had a lot of body roll in the turn. Well, like you, we wondered why the Corolla performed poorly. So we jumped in the Corolla with a professional driver to learn why it maneuvers so poorly.
This exercise could be a lane change maneuver because all of a sudden there are items that you just thrown. Oh,
tire chirp.
Yeah, I hear the tires.
You hear the tires,
Yeah, I hear the
right?
tires for sure.
And if
Well, I
we-
hear them digging in, but I also hear chirping.
Yes, and that's exactly right. And the chirping, what you're hearing,
Yeah.
is the ESP engaging. So the electronic stabilization program is actually kicking in, and it's preventing me from being able to follow this maneuver all the way through.
Our ride and drive team gave each car a score from 1 to 5 for handling, cornering, and turning radius. You've seen and you've heard. Draw your own conclusion. Or test drive all of these vehicles with us right now, one after another. If you find one you like, use our 250-mile money-back guarantee to make sure it's the right purchase for you. Check out our other videos to learn more about fit, finish, power, and performance of all the vehicles.